Problem number 19 in the diagram below, E is the point outside square ABCD. Okay, so it is A, and it's also A, such that C is parallel to DH to BD. These two lines, this one and this one, B equal to BD. So we know BD is what? A root 2. So B is also A root 2. Both of them equal to A root 2. B intersects CD at H. Okay, BD, CD, H. Given BE, we said BE is what? BE equal to BD equal A root 2. A root 2 equal to root 6 plus root 2. So if we divide both sides by root 2, it will be root 3 plus 1. Now the problem says find DH. Okay, so suppose it is X, for example, we want to find X. Because BE equal to BD, okay, so let's write the angles we know. It's 45, it's 90. Before solving this problem, I should tell you ratio lemma. As I said, there are around 50 important ideas you should know. There are so much useful. 50 general ideas. One of them ratio lemma. Ratio lemma is this. For example, angle bisector theorem is a special case of that. So much useful. If P is an arbitrary point on BC, sine A1 over sine A2 is BP over PC times B over C. Okay, we want to use this. So we know it is 45. It is parallel to this line. So this angle should be also 45. Now we can say BE over sine 90 plus 45 is sine 135 equal to the next one is what? So because it's 45 90. Okay, so let's do something before that. I want to, because it is 135, we know BE is A root 2. And for example, if we consider this is alpha, if we use sine rule in triangle BEC, then let's see what we have. Sine alpha over A, this over this, equal to sine 135, 45 plus 90, over BE, which B equal to A root 2. And now we cancel these two things. Sine alpha, sine 135 equal to sine 45, some of them 180. Sine 45 is root 2 over 2. So root 2 over 2 over root 2. And we can say, write it like this, cancel, it will be 1 over 2. So alpha is here, alpha is between 0 and 90. So we understand alpha is 30 degrees. So I consider this one 30 degree. Now we know 30 plus 135, 165. So it will be 15. 180 minus 165. It is 45, it is 15, so it will be 30. Now I want to use ratio lemma because I know 30, 15, I want to find DH. I say what? I say sine, let's write like this. Sine, for example, 30 over sine 15 equal to DH over HC times this one, A over A root 2. And if we simplify, sine 30 is 1 over 2 sine 15. We can cancel these two. So it will be TH over HC root 2. If I multiply both sides by root 2, then root 2 multiply, it 2 is root 2 times root 2. It will be root 2 sine 15 equal to DH over HC. Now, I want to find sine 15. You can say sine 15 equal to sine 45 minus 30. Sine 45 root 2 over 2 times cos negative 30. It will be root 3 over 2. And then plus cos 45 root 2 over 2 times sine this will be negative 1 over 2. And if we factor from root 2 over 4, it will be root 3 minus 1. Okay, now, if we multiply root 2 by this Then we have what? If we replace sine 15 with this, root 2 times root 2, 2 over 4 is 1 over 2, and you take 2 on the numerator, it will be 2 over root 3 minus 1 equal to dh over hc. If you replace sine 15 here with this, then you will reach this and simplify. Now I want to find dh, so I say dh over dh plus hc equal to 2 root 3 minus 1 plus 2, root 3 plus 1. dh over dh plus hc is what? Is a, and we know a is what? A is root 3 plus 1. So it will be dh over root 3 plus 1. Now, if we multiply both sides by root 3 plus 1, then we conclude dh is equal to 2. Okay, for solving this problem, we only use sine rule and ratio lemma. That useful ratio lemma is an idea. There are some also general ideas you can use. If you had any question about the 50 important ideas in geometry or all other things, feel free to send message to my WhatsApp number in the description and comments.